Alright, hey, what is up, guys? My name is Redo, and today, well, it's been a good minute since I've recorded one of these, but back to my sets. Recently, I've been going through and playing a bunch of just random Pokemon games and watching a bunch of stuff, and I found out how fun some of the sets I have made over the years are. So, we're gonna start off with my Sableye set. Now, not, excuse me, Mega Sableye, because I made this before Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I used it basically as it was a long time ago I made this. I didn't even know. I've just kind of fixed it up, like gave it Life Orb, gave it Will-O-Wisp, but otherwise everything was really the same. I believe it had, what did it have? I don't remember what it had, but I replaced Will-O-Wisp and Taunt with something. But anyway, Jules here with the Life Orb and the Prankster ability. I can't remember if Prankster works with Taunt. I believe it does, because if it does, it will be great to counter any of the... Like, personally, I have not finished my playthrough of Ultra Sun yet, but I know, like, Statataka, this one likes to set out bulky, so, like, using a taunt against it would really counter it, and then you'll be able to, like, dish out, like, one or two Shadow Sneaks will be nice, easy kill. Will-O-Wisp with taunts, just a classic. Get the burn half their attack. Shadow Sneak, priority damage, and Fake Out because that's my favorite move, and I give it every time I can. Now, I made it like semi-spread here, as you can see. A little bit of bulk so it doesn't get like one shot. A nice amount of attack to make sure it does some attack, like get some good like up in their face damage. And we have their nice speed. Half that speed. Actually, why did I give him speed when literally all his moves are priority? One minute. There we go. I'm so dumb. Why? Young Chloe here is the Cloyster. Don't get all dirty up in my channel. But we have Young Chloe with the Choice Band and the Shell Armor ability. A crit Stone Edge would one-shot you every time. In fact, a Stone Edge will probably one-shot you every time. But now you ain't got no crits. We're here with Ice Shard, Liquidation, Poison Jab, and Double Edge. Now, Ice Shard, good priority with the Choice Band. If you can get it off, you could be good, especially if you're sitting there EV training. Liquidation is really just a better Razor Shell. Most people use Razor Shell. The only difference is this has a 50% chance of lowering the defense. This is 20. So, I mean, honestly, go with the one with more power. I mean, honestly, you'd probably just be Ice Sharding with your Choice Band. But Poison Jab also could be, say you're up against the Fairy type, you want to quickly dish it out. Poison Jab will one-shot with Choice Band, and if it doesn't, they'll probably get poisoned. 30% is pretty lucky with most people. And then we gave it double edges for a fourth move. I don't have any intent of ever using it, but if you need to use it, go ahead. Ah. Now we made him decently bulky. Except for special defense, like 115 special defense. That's terrible. But obviously, don't use this against a Mega Alakazam. That's all I can really tell you. Just for nature, just so y'all know, I gave it the lax nature, which is increased defense minus special defense. I mean, some great defense. 471 defense. You're not going to be touched by my Sableye set or anything else. And then 256 attack. Get some nice attack going in there with your band along. And last up, we have Cloud, the Altaria. She ain't pulling C9s. She's out to finish. I should not say she until I make her a she. Now she's a she. She has the natural cure ability and leftovers. No toxics on her. No paralyzed. Nothing. She's switching out, coming back in, and resetting up her Cotton Guard. She won't be getting touched by nothing. She's going to be reset. And then she's going to be dishing out with that Dazzling Gleam and Dragon Pulse. Now, being it's on Mega, Dazzling Gleam is a dumb thing to give her, I realize. But at the same time, it could just deal some pretty nice coverage. I mean, Rock and like fire. You know what? Heat Wave may do a better job. Yeah, we'll give it Heat Wave instead of Dazzling Gleam, and the reason is because Heat Wave can deal with ice types, and ice is a really big deal for Cloud here. Unless you got no, you got Cloud 9. She ain't C9, and with Dragon Pulse, just get some damage. Honestly, stab. We'll be hitting it, and roost so she doesn't die. If you set up like 2 Cotton Guards, being +6 is annoying. You cannot deal with a +6 Altaria easily. And then roosting, it's just toxic. But at the end, we have no nature. This nature, then do this. So it's gonna be slow. Clouds don't go like zipping across the sky. I don't know what I'm doing with my hand. You guys can't see it because my webcam's trash and I'm not even using it. So yeah, with these stats, like we have some mediocre defense and special defense, and your attack really isn't that great. But I mean, it's an Altaria. What you're not gonna be running into like VGC Ubers with it. But I don't know. May do a number for you in UU. I don't know. To be honest, this all these Pokemon are really just because they're all fun Pokemon, and I have great memories of using them in the past, especially in Pixelmon. You'd find shelters everywhere, and I was on this server, and I completely wrecked with a Cloyster. I'll be admitted, I used a Cloyster. So yeah, I'll apologize. Winter break, I didn't make any videos, but I'm sure everyone understands, but I'll see you guys later.